In the day of distress, your strength is limited. Meaning, this verse encourages us to stay strong and resilient during difficult times. It reminds us that our true strength is tested when we face challenges. By not giving up, we demonstrate our inner fortitude and faith. 2 Ephesians 6:10, finally be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Meaning, this verse calls us to rely on God's strength rather than our own. It reassures us that we can face any situation with courage and confidence because God's power is supporting us. 3 Psalm 46:1, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Meaning, this verse highlights that God is always there to protect and support us. In times of trouble, we can find safety and strength in him, knowing that he is always present and ready to help. 4. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them, for the Lord your God is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Meaning, this verse reassures us that God is always with us, so we should be brave and not fear. It emphasizes God's constant presence and his promise never to abandon us, no matter what we face. 5. Joshua 1:9. Be strong and brave. Do not be afraid. Do not lose hope. I am the Lord your God. I will be with you everywhere you go. Meaning, this verse encourages us to be courageous and hopeful, reminding us that God is with us wherever we go. It reassures us that we are never alone and can face any challenge with confidence. 6th Psalm 23:4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff comfort me. Meaning, this verse provides comfort in the darkest times, assuring us that God is with us to protect and guide us. It emphasizes that we need not fear because God's presence brings us comfort and safety. 7. Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, and yes, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Meaning, this verse reassures us that God will give us strength and help us in times of need. It encourages us not to fear or be discouraged because God is our support and will uphold us. 8. Romans 8:35. Who will separate us from the love of Christ? Will tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Meaning, this verse emphasizes that nothing can separate us from Christ's love. It reassures us that no matter what hardships we face, Christ's love remains constant and unbreakable. 9th Psalm 34:17-18. When the righteous cry out for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Meaning, this verse assures us that God hears our cries for help and is close to those who are hurting. It emphasizes God's compassion and his readiness to save and comfort us in our distress. 10. 2 Corinthians 1:4. Who comforts us in all our affliction, so that we will be able to comfort those who are in any affliction with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God. Meaning, this verse highlights that God comforts us in our troubles so that we can, in turn, comfort others. It encourages us to share the comfort we receive from God with those who are also suffering. 11th Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Meaning, instead of worrying, pray about everything. God's peace, which is beyond our understanding, will protect your heart and mind. 12th John 14:27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. Meaning, Jesus offers a unique peace that the world cannot provide. This peace calms our hearts and removes fear. 13. Isaiah 40:31. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Meaning, trusting in God renews our strength, enabling us to rise above challenges and endure without getting tired. 14th Psalm 55:22. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never permit the righteous to be moved. Meaning, give your worries to God, and he will support you. He will not let you be shaken.